he talked about the secret ranking of easy. Let's see. Let's watch that video. He talked about this video.
All right, so this video is going to be a little faster and a little shorter by my standards, but what I'll tell you is that the information within it I think is of paramount importance to all Marvel Snap players, especially you new ones out there who literally have no idea how this system works. You're like, what system, Alex? What are you talking about? Well, basically, the information I'm about to tell you in this video is absolutely mind-blowing. It is about the ranked system and how the ranked system works. And it does not work intuitively like you might think, like almost every other game out there. And I don't think many people realize that. So I'm going to explain to you how you can maximize your chances to get to the highest rank possible, because you want to get this fancy pants card back, and I know you want the gold.
Well, bro, in the other video, he talked about how maybe I am part of the problem because I told people how to abuse the system, and that is exactly what he's going to do in this video. He's going to tell people not to upgrade their collection track so they can climb. Bro.
Gold, and I know you want the credits, and no matter what season it is, it's gonna be the same. You're gonna want those rewards. So how do you get to that rank? Well, let me tell you a little story. So I'm live streaming, and what happened was I played against a viewer, which was great. They didn't stream snipe or anything, and what they did was they came into the chat after, like, hey Alex, that was me, GG, awesome game, everything. And then they kind of they're like, wait, hold on. They're like, Alex, you're ranked 47. They were kind of shocked. Why? Because hey, it's kind of low for a content creator. They're like, well, Alex is 47. And then they're like, wait, but I'm 82. How did we face each other? That's a
well, that is a huge gap, bro. I expected there to be some wiggle room, but 40 ranks is a lot, dude. 40 ranks is a lot for sure.
Huge gap. Why would a rank 47 play against a rank 82? That's kind of wild, isn't it? That doesn't make much sense. Well, there's a couple reasons. First of all, if you're wondering why I'm so low ranked, it's because someone's got to play beginner decks, okay? Someone's got to play the beginner decks against all the expert beta players, okay? I've taken it on the chin so that I can bring you the content, okay? Don't worry, we're gonna have a nice ranked run next season.
I do that too, bro, but I win against pool 3 decks. I'm not bashing the dude, I'm just trying to make myself look better, you know? But yes, we all do that. We try to play different decks, because if I was playing by myself, trust me, I would be tryharding with only one deck and learning everything about that deck and going hard with that deck. And I lost with that abomination, bro. Wow. It was a good game for me, so I tried to win. But yes, if I was playing by myself and not creating content, I would be learning only one deck and abusing that deck all that I could to get to infinite as quickly as I can. But I'm trying different decks. I'm trying pull 1 decks, pull 2 decks, all kind of decks to create content, you know, and that kind of limits your ability to climb.
But anyways, I digress. I'm making excuses. Anyways, so basically, the person was super shocked. And the chat was like, yeah, why is Alex playing against someone who's rank 80? And someone else in the chat chimed in and said, I played him too. I'm ranked 76. So there's this consistency. It wasn't a one-off. And people were confused. Guess who wasn't confused? Me. I knew exactly why.
The collection level.
You do too. But essentially, it's because the rank has no determination on who you face. Rank means nothing in Marvel Snap right now. The only thing it does is it gives you rewards. It has no indication of who you play.
What are the odds?
How can rank have no matchmaking significance currently? Why? How is that possible? Let me explain. We're in the launch window of Marvel Snap, okay? Second Dinner made an incredibly important decision. They thought about card games prior, they thought about the beta season, and they thought about the new player experience. And they said to themselves, okay, so we have beta players like Alex who've been playing for a tremendous amount of time. They have very large collections, and most importantly, they have a ton of experience. How do we make it so that these beta players don't feast on all these new players coming in? It's a challenging thing, because everybody wants this game, which is absolutely incredible, and I think you know that because you're watching this video. We want this game to succeed. Do you know how it fails? If the person who installs the game for the first time in their first hour gets absolutely shit kicked by players like me, beta players with high collection scores.
That is correct, and that is why the other video that we watch about the Smurf is so important, because that is what happens. The new player gets a match against an insane player and they get destroyed. But at the same time, give me a second. This Professor X kinda sucks because he's going to play there. Maybe the Captain Marvel. And he played there. A Red Skull. So that's why they make the decision of that type of matchmaking, you know, and I can't win this game no matter what I do. Maybe I play like this and Captain Marvel move here. But this will only tie me the location. He can't play here. So this ties and Captain Marvel move. If he plays anything here, I lose. And he will do that, of course. If I do this, I win this, or I lose this too. I will lose this game no matter what I do. So that's why they decided to match people from based on collector's level. Because I remember when I first played Hearthstone, I was poor as fuck, a poor kid from Venezuela, and I couldn't buy packs, you know. I could only play free to play, and I didn't have a single legendary card, so I was always looking for budget decks, you know. And I got matched against people with 5 legendary cards, and they completely destroyed me. So that was kind of unfair, you know. So they tried to solve that problem, and I commend them for that. But it presents this new problem. Now, between the two problems, what is bigger? Because I believe that the solution is better to letting it be. You know, yeah, some players might abuse the system, but it was way worse that all players get matched against all players. So it's like choosing the lesser of two evils. And they can still go and tweak the matchmaking a little more, you know. So I believe they are doing a good job, nevertheless.
That had been playing for months, that's how that player says, I'm never playing this game again. That's how that happens, right? So, Second Dinner made a very good decision. They said, okay, what we're going to do is we're not going to match based on rank. We're going to match based on, and you probably saw it coming, collection level. We're going to match make based on collection level. Rank means nothing, just collection level. So, what ends up happening?
I don't really believe that rank means nothing. I believe that it is important to some degree, but maybe not as much as we have thought, you know. Maybe we thought that if you are 60, you get matched in the +10 and -10, like from 50 to 70, something like that, you know. And maybe the gap is much bigger, and we didn't know that, you know.
Happening is the players you face are in the same collection tier. It's all about collection level. That's it. It's all about collection level. If you're in pool 1, you face pool 1 players. If you're in pool 2, you face pool 2 players. Once you enter pool 3, you're fair game.
Exactly.
Okay, Alex.
But I believe that even in pool 3, you aren't matched against people that have full collection tree. Even then, I believe they take into consideration how much cards you have unlocked.
That have to do with ranking up?
Always lucky.
I believe they said it in the Discord, in the Marvel Snap Discord. They talk about that it takes into consideration how much cards you have unlocked.
Actually clickbait me that hard? You haven't said anything about ranking up yet. Well, I'm about to. Essentially, if you want to rank up in Marvel Snap, especially if you're a new player, you don't do what I did, and that is bring up a collection score really high and then face extremely talented players from the beta while playing beginner decks, right? Non-stop. I've been playing pool 1 and 2 beginner decks. You guys know, my content. While they're playing, pool 3 hyper combo decks to get those sweet ranks. And I'm feeding them those sweet ranks because I'm playing.
Yes, you can abuse the system, and we have been talking about that a lot here. But bro, that is stupid. You can advise new players to do that, bro. New players and myself as an old player, I want to unlock cards, bro. It's stupid that you have to restrain yourself from getting new cards so you can what? Rank up the ladder. I prefer to, and I'm a very competitive player, and I like ranking up, and I like hitting infinite because I know that commands respect. Like, if you are a content creator and you haven't reached infinite, people don't respect you, you know? And thank God I have reached infinite before, because that helps with the credibility, you know? And yes, I'm competitive, but at the same time, I want new cards, bro. I don't wanna remain in pool 1 so I can reach infinite. That's stupid. I prefer to handicap myself by getting new cards. And for new players, it's even worse, bro, because at least I have experienced pool 3, and I have an account with pool 3, so I can go back to my pool 1 account and play some games. But to a new player that only has one account, it is stupid to tell them to not upgrade their collection, bro. They haven't experienced what it is playing a Mystique, a Wong, a Doctor Doom. Those are great fun cards. And a Spider-Man, that let them try them, bro. I believe it isn't cool, like, advising a new player to do this. But yes, it is abusable, and it is the best way to get to infinite. And I also believe it is kind of unfair for pool 3 players, because if you think about it, and he's talking about it right now, I'm playing against experienced people, and I'm having a hard time ranking up, you know, because I'm having fair matches. And then a player abusing the system in pool 1 that maybe is a worse player than me can reach infinite, and I can't. It is kind of unfair for both ends of the spectrum, bro.
Playing the beginner decks. Don't do what I'm doing. If you want to rank up, what you do is you actually do the opposite of what you instinctually think you should do. You suppress your collection score. That is the epiphany. You suppress your collection score. The higher you run your collection score, the harder the competition becomes.
That is true.
The fiercer the competition becomes, the more combo-centric the decks become. You face people with equivalent collections. So if you ramp up your collection and you push yourself to you know, pool 3, you pay your way. Ironically, if you pay money to progress faster, you're just facing guys like me faster. And that's going to feel really bad, because not only do we have like very complete collections, but we also have experience, months of experience that you might not have, that really gives us an advantage. And so if you're new to the game, what you do is this. You essentially figure out a pool 1 deck that really works for you. You've got the right cards.
Bro, there is the pool 1 deck that you want to play is the Su deck. I have a video about that deck. You just go and watch that video, the best pool 1 deck. It is a Su deck, and you play that deck. I ensure you that if you remain in pool 1 and you play that deck, you will reach infinite easily. It will be like a walk on the beach, bro. You will enjoy your ride. But again, I will not encourage you to not unlock new cards, because unlocking new cards feels great, bro. I don't like this abusing the system bullshit. But I do recommend the pool 1 deck, because I played that deck in that video. You can watch me playing the pool 1 Su deck beating pool 3 decks. So that deck is awesome. If you don't like the Su because you hate Sus, well, I recommend you playing the Unreveal deck, the Odin Unreveal deck. That Odin Unreveal deck is great for pool 1 too. And you can also climb to infinite playing that deck. For sure, for sure.
Got the combo. You've been practicing it. You know the counters for your opposition. You got it down pat. Then you stop pushing your collection level higher. You grind that deck. You collect credits, okay? And what you do is you push through these ranks without increasing your collection score. You will continue to face new players in the low bracket.
Well, that has a ceiling, because you have a ceiling of 5,000 credits, I believe, where you will not get more credits. So maybe, so you will, if you don't spend your credits, you will start losing new credits, you know, the credits that you could potentially be winning. So I believe that a potential solution will be to lower the credit ceiling, but that is also kind of sucky, because there is people that have a full collection that are saving their credits, and it isn't their fault that the matchmaking works that way. So it is kind of tricky.
Brackets of pool 1 until you continue to climb. You won't see, you know, the lock jaws. You won't see the crazy combos. You won't see anything like that. You will see pool 1 cards. And you could be infinite, you could be galactic, you can be omega, and you're facing guys in the 50s, 60s, whatever, okay? Because they're pool 1 and so are you. That is the secret to ranking up. You suppress your collection level, you push through the ranks, and then once you get that sweet card back, if you so desire, then you ramp up your collection level, and then you unlock the cards, and then you face guys
Right on time.
But in the meantime, your best, especially if you want to rank, to keep that collection level low and do your best in the pool 1 bracket where you're being matched. That's the key learning. And I want to also kind of mention here that I understand that people want to build their collection. It's a huge thing. I love building the collection too.
Of course.
But this video is about how to rank. And if you want to rank, that's exactly what you do. Okay? There's one more final note before I let you go. And that is that there is a thing that kind of prevents this from going too far. And Second Dinner clearly thought of this. There is a 5,000 credit limit.
He talked about it. Of course, he was going to talk about it because that is one of the things, you know. But, bro, I understand that this is for content, and it is cool that people know that this is happening, that you can know that this happens. But this is like an exploit, bro. This is manipulating the system to your advantage, and I don't like it.
All systems go.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I heard that from us, Mongol, talking about some game development bullshit with WoW, you know. And yes, players will always find some optimal way to do some crazy shit to take advantage of the system, and it is the developer's job to prevent that from happening. Or like it's always going to happen, you know, but that it creates the less amount of impact on the game. And I believe that the current system isn't that bad, bro, because yes, there are people that are exploiting it, but how much people are doing that? Not much people, bro. Not much people are doing that. I believe that they are doing a good job. Yes, there is this problem, but the alternative is much worse. Letting everyone matchmake up against everyone is much, much worse, bro. If you are still here, thank you very much. You are awesome. I hope you enjoyed the reaction that you just watched. And if you did, please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to the channel. I upload videos about Marvel Snap every day, and that will help me out a lot. I also stream live on Twitch. You can go follow me there and we can hang out and play some games. You can also follow me on Twitter. I post there every time that I go live and when I upload a new video. And again, bro, thank you very much for being here. You are truly awesome. And remember, as the great Bill Hicks said, this is just a ride.